Coach Arnone.
What's going on?
Tulsa kickoff's going on.
I can tell there's a bunch of matches going on that looks like it's going to run till about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, dude. What better way to spend your Friday night, right? Not longer you're kicking it at Cornell doing college stuff. Now you're here in a stinky gym.
Well, I don't think Cornell's gym is any less stinky. But,
yeah, might be stinkier.
The Friedman Center has its ups and downs, no matter what Coach Cole tells you.
Nice.
However, I started off going to things like this, and I'm back here. You always got to get back, so it's nothing different. As long as the kids are getting the benefit out of getting good competition, I think it's just the right way to go. Whether it's in a luxury palace in Vegas or if it's in a gym.
Were you in that? One time in Vegas, Cornell had like the ultimate suite.
Yeah, the ultimate suite.
Were you at the event that year?
I was not at the event that year.
Oh my God!
Everybody was kicking it in that.
I took a tour of that thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been in a house that awesome.
Yeah, that was MTV Crib style.
At least. So Mile High Wrestling, tell me about it.
Mile High Wrestling, we're based out of Colorado. We got a few locations. I'm actually pretty new to it. I moved out to Colorado in January. Got linked up through my old teammate Chris Villalonga, and we're just running our own location with actually Jim Humphreys, Chris Humphreys' dad.
Oh,
so
no
we linked
way.
up with him, and we got a bunch of people around the state trying to fight the good fight, and just bring wrestling roots, all our East Coast style to Colorado, and then their Colorado style meshed with ours. I think it's a good thing.
Dude, how is Chris? He was like, when I look back at covering wrestling, he was like one of the first guys that was just at all the events, in all the finals of the toughest events, and like the most clutch high school wrestler, I think, like just staying headstrong in all his matches.
Chris,
how's he doing?
He's doing really well. He actually just got back from New Jersey a couple of days ago, so we actually work together and we coach together. We do everything together. We live in the same apartment complex, so it's kind of like we left college and then went right back to it.
What's better than that, though? Come on, what's better than that?
Exactly. So we're like stepbrothers, kind of. But he's awesome, man. He's got so much wealth of knowledge to offer back to these kids because he has been here. He's the Tulsa kid. He was the Fargo champ. He was the kid that went undefeated for 3 years in high school at Blair Academy. He's an All-American, and it's awesome to have that relationship because not every time you walk into a room do you have a bond with the coach, and we kind of just are on the same page. So it's fluid.
That's awesome. So what are you learning as a coach?
I'm learning as a coach that you got to be positive with your kids. Probably the most important thing.
Thank you for saying that in here, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the crutch for everything with wrestling is you got to be positive reinforcement. There's a time and its place for criticism for sure, but that criticism needs to be in a positive way. No matter what way you can orient it, bring it back to this is the sport that you're doing. We have to understand that there's going to be ups and downs to it, but it's not always something that you're doing that's at fault. It could be an exterior thing that's going on with your family, or it could be your health, whatever it may be. You got to try to make that kid feel good about his situation and give them whatever tools they can to succeed, and that looks like positivity at all aspects.
Yeah, no, criticism's great. Sometimes the way you see it is poor. And you know what I notice in events like this where you see a lot of different coaching styles. I never see guys like you, guys that have high level experience are rarely the ones like in the kid's face after the match, pointing fingers, like red face, monster. It blows my mind.
I completely agree.
I get the chin quivers looking at it sometimes, like I want to cry.
Oh man!
Because then, there's a kid that might not love wrestling.
I do cry inside. Well, they could love wrestling, and then that one conversation that you have with them could change their whole outlook on wrestling. And that's performance, right? And when you look at just how important the mental side of wrestling is, there's no need for you to put any more pressure on somebody. Just the amount of temperament it takes to control yourself at that young age out there when somebody's hitting you in the head or poking you and stuff like that, to not to lose your cool. That takes a whole lot to begin with. And then never mind when somebody else is in your face trying to tell you that you're doing a terrible job or squeeze harder, or whatever it may be. You need every little edge you can get with positivity. So we're just glad that you guys are still out there trying to promote that kind of thing, and you're covering quality events like this, and hopefully getting some good feedback from guys that have been through it, all the way up and down, that we're trying to give back in the right, and at least I hope, in the right aspect, in the right way. improves communication with your kids.
So let me ask you, clearly, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you love wrestling. Here you are after a college career. You're back, like you said, spending your weekend here helping young boys and girls turn into better wrestlers. But why do you choose to spend your time this way?
I choose time to spend this way because I feel like wrestling was the most important, one of the most important things that ever happened to me. And biggest influences and probably the way I make decisions nowadays in my professional career and my relationships. So I want to give back to the kids that I saw myself as when I was younger, looking for somebody that could guide me or give me advice on just maybe how to handle myself, the right decisions to make. And if I can give that back to somebody, I'm going to. And as a coach, you're second most influential person in a kid's life next to their parents, and I think that's a pretty big thing, especially in today's day and age where half of marriages are split, and kids don't always have a parent to lean on or give them guidance. So as a coach, I feel like I'm giving back in the right way, and it keeps me sharp too. I got to keep on wrestling, staying active, and doing those things. And if I have it, I might as well give it back. I don't want to just be somebody who walks away from the sport and says I don't need to do this anymore.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. How was it watching Kyle Day crush everybody?
Kyle's the man. I really wasn't all that surprised. I left Ithaca and came here in January, and if he squeezes your ribs, they're gonna hurt a lot. And if he takes a shot, be prepared to go up in the air. And I was like, well, those are pretty good things to have in international wrestling.
Right.
So it was pretty awesome to see him get out there. I would have loved to see Sean get out there too. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but Kyle achieved his semi-dream. He's got to get that Olympic gold. I'm confident he'll find a way.
Awesome. Where can people find out more about the club?
MileHighWrestlingClub.com, Facebook Mile High Wrestling, Instagram Mile High Wrestling. You name it, we're about to start a YouTube channel, doing technique videos and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good people involved in our program, multiple All-Americans and people that understand the sport. So take a look,
awesome
check us out.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for putting your energy back into the sport. You got anything else for us?
No, man, keep it positive, just like we were talking about before.